which the National Guard is mobilized for.
Move out of here pretty soon. Again, the corner of 6th and Western. And curfew or no curfew, we have to tell you that we are surrounded by at least 50 people around us right now. And they're telling us they're not going to go home. That is what they're telling us. And they also tell us they want to know where the National Guard is and where are the firefighters. That is what's going on right here, just near Hollywood. This is definitely spreading people behind over here, and I don't know, it's kind of far away, but the smoke, you can see it off into the hills. You cannot see the hills anymore. All you can see and smell is smoke. Live in Western Hollywood, I'm Cristina Gonzalez, or Western and 6th Avenue. Cristina Gonzalez back next.
We're seeing these people who are saying they're not going to go home are not the troublemakers, once again. We want to make that clear. They're just afraid for their property?
Well, you know, at this point, it is very hard to tell. The crowd around us is very calm. There's people that have come out of the buildings. There are a few people carrying things away, and there are people driving who are very upset. As you can see behind us, just a few minutes ago, we all had to duck, literally, because a car drove by and we heard what we thought were gunshots, and everybody just hit the street. I can't tell you who the people are. I know the people around us are from the buildings behind us, but outside our perimeter, those images that you saw the morning are just down the street. And people are saying, why are they not going to front door? They want to watch this, or they're afraid when they're driving and see there's a man here. It is up to the citizens at this point to try to stop this fire. This is a man rolling up more homes, buildings, down the street. And this is the firefighting that we've got right here going. This is it. And we understand firefighters are busy with other locations. Now there are no houses on this particular block. It is all homes that people have around here. And like I said, there's a gun shop right down the street, so we're going to have to far away. To answer your question again, why they're not going home, half of them are here to watch this. We got a lot of people, so a lot of people just going to stores taking whatever they can, and there's some people who are just overwhelmed. I mean, a lot of people just don't want to go home and sit home anymore.
Find the answer to the question about the people are asking you about where the national.
Very few of them you can see here. Just behind me, just to give you an indication of how widespread this thing is. Just behind me, we're looking at Hollywood, and you can see the smoke covering the hills over there. I'll give you an indication of how far this thing is spread. That's Hollywood. You move here with me. We're talking about Silver Lake, Echo Park, downtown Los Angeles, Crenshaw District this way, South Central Los Angeles, all covered with smoke. I just mentioned Execution District, and just to my left here, the Fairfax District. This is not an isolated incident. We are seeing a city in flames, and indeed, another of the bright spots, as you were speaking of, hopefully, with the intervention of the National Guard, we can get some law and order into some of these areas where there's been mass looting, and by the time the sun goes down, which is fairly soon, perhaps we'll have some systems that we can order, but for sure we can expect that this is going to be a very long night.
All right, Brian. Yeah, that's interesting. We just saw some close to us, actually, some of those pricey and Melrose shopping district stores being.
Says Embarcadero, Powell, Montgomery Station, Civic Center, Station is partially closed. Marching down Market Street, downtown San Francisco. Some of the metal bars, concrete smashed north car windows. Police arrested this as a citizen, starting right now virtually. No person on public streets between sunset and sunrise. No sale of gasoline, except for the nozzle in the illuminated
South Central Department. What's the latest there?
Mike, we're with Battalion Chief Bob Aaron, who has just returned from one of the many blazes today. Why don't you tell us, sir, what you did?
We were over on Broadway, and we just coincidentally we had a restaurant on one side of the corner and a gas station on the other side of the corner. Fortunately, our strike team had 4 companies. We were able to take care of both those occupancies in about 45 minutes. Generally, they're down the road, so in this case, they just happened to be close enough together where the strike team was able to handle both at once.
I just spoke to somebody a little bit earlier who said that all of the firefighters are now wearing bulletproof vests. Is that correct? The answer is no.
That's right, but certainly we're all going to be issued and we're all going to be wearing them. That's correct.
What is the difficulty right now? Is it that everything is being spread out to a wider area? Is that the chief problem?
Well, it's a wide area, but also there's just one run after another. We've been out there about this trip about 7 hours, and there's been about 19 runs.
But it's also opening the field for anyone, but everybody, to go in, take their part, take stuff from the stores and everything else. Word now from the governor that he's talking about inviting Arizona National Guard to come in here too, or they need it, and how would they be used? I don't know anything about that. We haven't been told anything about that specifically. You got your hands full right now trying to find the use for the California guys and everything else going on. Definitely, we're still deploying. We'll probably deploy up until midnight tonight. Officer Well, we thank you very much because I know you've been quite busy and there was coming out.
And before you let him go,
Just a second, Officer, I have one more question. Yes.
yeah, we were talking earlier about the fact that in 65 during the watch riots, even though the area was more confined, LAPD did go around the neighborhoods, did go around the streets announcing that the curfew was in effect on both
California National Guard. I can't be more blunt than that, Major. A lot of people are wondering, where is the Guard?
Okay, the Guard is out there. As you all know, the governor called up 2,000 guardsmen and women earlier, and
But a very important call I would like to make now to Major Pat Antosh of the California National Guard.
Several fires on the boulevard and several.
now.
And as I understand, the original deployment was 2,000.
And there are another 1,000 en route to different areas here in the Los Angeles area. One of the problems that we were running into in just getting the troops to the staging areas, a lot of us came from various parts of the state. And I myself came from San Luis Obispo, and it took me over 12 hours to get here because I was flying, and I couldn't fly into L.A.
Excuse me, let me just ask one question. Where did you fly into?
I ended up flying to Sacramento and then flying directly to San Diego, where I picked up a car and drove up.
Well, why, that is amazing to me, Major. Why, for example, were you not flown from, let's say, one staging area near San Luis
Obispo? Because I was not on orders, and that's when you get people off their regular job, they have to get your equipment, get home, and pick up whatever it is that you need. Then you check into your unit, and it's just like everything else that we do. You can't just stop and run to the street.
Now, may I ask you what kind of orders you are under? What specifically, and to whom do you report?
We report to the field command, and I specifically reported to Los Alamitos, Redfield, and Red, and we're on state active duty orders.
And under whose command are you? The state or LAPD or?
We originally come under the state. The governor has activated us, so he's our boss. That's our state mission. That's the unique thing about the National Guard. It's a bit different from the other military components, is that we have a state mission, and the governor becomes our boss when we're under state activity, and then we have a military field commander that is here, and we work for him, and he's the one that is leading the military aspect of it and coordinates with the local law enforcement. They're the ones that decide what you're needed where.
Okay, Jack Carl has a question for you, Major.
Yes, you mentioned that there were 1,000 of the Guards, men and women right now deployed on the street, another 1,000 awaiting deployment. Is there any talk there that you know of bringing in the other 2,000 that were referred to earlier in the day by Mayor Bradley?
Yes, they have already been told to report to their units, so it's just a matter of, again, getting them in from various parts of the state.
So we are looking at 4,000 total.
There were these shootings, gunfire was exchanged, no deputies were injured in either of those incidents, although one was injured last night while providing security for a fire company down in the Carson area, and one of our radio brothers in Firestone took some fire last night, returned the fire, and we learned this morning that the individual was in fact hit by the deputy's return fire when he showed up for treatment at MLK Hospital.
Sheriff, we're looking at live pictures.
Just excuse us for interrupting you, but these look like they're homes that are involved or dwellings of some sort. We're watching people with dishpans and small buckets trying to put them out.
How tragic.
What are your thoughts, Sheriff? You've lived in this city and county many decades now. Your thoughts about what you're seeing, not as a cop, but just as a human being.
I am angered. I am saddened.